Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running right side by McLaurin. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First carry here for the South Carolina product. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively.
He intercepts the pass. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side is an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. Now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next? I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
And will be stopped now, though. What you like about that effort?
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. There's Mike Sanders still on that side.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pulled in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Sanders. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
One of the tight ends motioning left. They go right back to Sanders. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Counter give here to Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. A nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. It's Pacheco again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the 2nd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now with Daniels. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
And he goes out of bounds, but not before a very healthy gain there, partner, but still not enough. They've got 3rd down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location. In football, it's rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
2 yards. It's 4th down.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This, 42 yards from the right half. Butker knocks it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy you can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Daniels now. It's his running back. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Daniels on 1st down. And this one doesn't go far. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. On 2nd down, Robinson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Got his target, that's Lane. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Commanders.
Rolling on 1st down, Daniels. Firing one deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
4th down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. It's caught by McLaurin. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 7. Now Gay, the kickoff for Washington.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Pistol now for Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And he breaks up that throw for the moment. A good defensive play as we hear what this flag's about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. They come through with a nice game there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He puts some juice up. This is brought in at the 15. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Quick slant complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. On 1st down, here's Daniels. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
Let's go now.
Daniels now on 1st down. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious...
Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. hunger for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. On the move, headed right. He finds Brown right side. Free inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that when you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive choke. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, it gets the job done.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
Sanders. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and 1.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing is Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Longu now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And the Chiefs look like they have it.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
That's caught in stride by Rice. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Setting them on the dime. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady. Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
For the Chiefs field goal.
Butker knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case with 3.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Longu now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. On the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first and what looked like a broken play.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. They'll come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They pitch it to him. Escapes a defender. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within one score in the fourth. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Loss on the play brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
Another try following the sack. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 from the 41. Daniels. Chased out to his right. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs go up by 12 in the fourth. Well, his second rushing score of this game could not have come at a better time, Brock, as it adds some valuable points to that lead.
You know, there's something I can't really define, Kate, but it's just a feel. My passing touchdowns are great, but what rushing touchdowns do, especially to your defense, is they just fuel them. It empowers them to go out and play. Now they get to do so with a bigger lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the fourth. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. And now the Commanders face a very important two-point attempt. Play action now. Daniels. On the move, headed right. And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter. Well, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that two-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Pressure coming from Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
22 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And first carry now, Brashard Smith. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Yellow. I've got blue lady.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And this one does not go far.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Butker knocks it through, and that'll make it a 2-score game.
best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. When they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 1. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders cut the lead down to just 2. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs up by just a couple of points. Second and 3 now. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
The slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Second down at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
To Terry McLaurin. Touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders jump in front now by 5.
Matt Gay to kick off for
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yellow.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop over the 46-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
36-yard line.
Folks, it's intercepted. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders.